So what are you doing? Scratching your back? That's one good dog right there. She's a rescue. All right, guys, we have got the coronavirus survival garden planted. All this stuff going on. Not sure how things are going to turn out. There's a lot of people out there that's just saying this is nothing to worry about. But whenever the government's saying that we could easily have 100, 200,000 dead, people are panic buying already. I mean, it's store shelves have been stripped for weeks, couple of weeks, and several weeks now. So I'm not taking any chances with my food supply chain. My son and I got out here yesterday and planted this portion of the garden. We got corn down there that was already planted. But I'm gonna go through here, explain what we planted and why we planted. No, out. We've got two. These rows, I'm gonna guess, are about 80 feet long or so. I can get a tape measure out here, 100-foot tape measure, measure it. Let's just say 80 feet or so. I think that's a good even number. All right, so 2 rows of emerald okra, and I'm giving y'all exact names so you get out on the internet, look it up, read about it. Those people who grow the stuff, be able to provide more information. Besides this video, there's also a thread in the forum. Link to the thread is in the video description. 2 rows of emerald okra, good spinous okra. Pick the pods when they're about 3 inches long. Some people may be saying, well, Kevin, why are you planting okra for? Because it's a heavy bearing crop. You can can this, freeze it, use it in recipes, serve it on the side. It'll start producing, and then it will keep producing all the way till the frost. Contender snap bean, good heavy producing crop that was also every 2 long paces through there. Straight neck squash. I do not care for the crook neck squash. The skin's too thick on it. I like the straight neck squash. Then I came over here, 2 rows of Roma 2 snap beans. Just something different besides the contender snap bean. Where we planted straight neck squash there. We planted zucchini every 2 long steps. And I know that this is going to cross-pollinate. The contender snap beans are going to cross-pollinate the Roma 2 snap beans. The squash is going to be able to cross-pollinate with the zucchini. Right now, I'm not concerned about saving the seeds. And some of y'all are going to say, well, Kevin, why ain't you saving the seeds for? Because y'all haven't seen my seed stockpile, guys. I've got enough seed stockpile to last for years. Okay, then we came over here to purple hull peas. Purple hull peas. Rain washed some of the soil off the top of the peas. Have a good heavy rain last night. Purple hull peas, California black eye pea. Now, no, squash and zucchini are not planted with the black eye purple hull peas. Black eye pea. Then my son and I came into a little quandrum. It's like, okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, all these other rows. What are we going to plant? So we went back and planted a couple of more rows of out of the garden. Out. And a couple of more rows of Roma 2 snap beans. So this is like 4 or 5 rows, 2 over there, and I think 2 here. Contender snap bean, another couple of rows of Roma snap bean, no squash or zucchini planted in this. Then like 3 rows of purple hull peas. This is now, we're planting beans to store and eat now. And for storage. The peas are more for storage. We'll store them in the freezer and can them. And these will be for in the summertime, the snap beans for the summertime. But the peas are going to be mostly for, I'm going to try to store them for the wintertime. Peas. Peas. Yeah, it's a lot of peas, guys. Peas, corn, sweetened G90 sweet corn, and then 8 more rows of corn. Now there was a question, Kevin, how do you keep the weeds out of your garden? It looks like you're getting overgrown. We use a cultivator with sweeps on it, and we will go down through here, and these rows are planted wide enough for us to be able to hopefully get the lawnmower down through there and cut the grass. I just do not believe in using herbicides on the crops. All right, so let's go down and take a look at the other stuff we got planted. Bo, that's Beauregard. He's all these dogs are rescues. Notice the size difference between the tomatoes from last week and this week. They look like they've already grown a couple inches. Look at that. Okay, we've got several different types of tomatoes here. Several different types. We've got big tomatoes all the way down to grape tomatoes. What is it? Better Boy. Some heirloom style tomatoes. Oh, we got some ants here. I'm gonna have to get some ant poison out here. Get on them. But we planted, all these were planted a couple of weeks ago. We planted the grape tomatoes yesterday. So we've got tomatoes that we can use to make salsa or store, and then tomatoes, good, nice grape tomatoes that we can eat now. Some of y'all are saying, well, Kevin, you're not gonna save the seeds, you're buying hybrids. No, guys, just don't worry about that. There's more important stuff right now than nitpicking over seeds. And I'm sure a lot of y'all are saying that. We got a lot of armchair preppers, armchair gardeners who make comments on the videos and have never really gardened in their life. We have carrots. They've been covered. They're coming up real good. And over here we have got a nice mix of Tabasco peppers and jalapenos. So we got Tabasco peppers down here. These are planted one long space apart. Whenever these little plants, when you say, well, Kevin, that's not very big, that plant will get about 3 to 4 foot tall. It's going to get like right about here. And chances are these two plants are going to touch. Them plants will come way out here. We're going to have more Tabasco peppers than I know what to do with. The jalapenos, not so, jalapenos are good bearing, but if you want a heavy producing pepper crop, I mean, it's hard to beat the Tabascos. Some things are, will produce and produce until you are just tired of peppers. Over there, we've got the potatoes, and this is just 2 small plots. If you may be able to hear the tractor getting ready to disc up another spot, and then I'm going to be disking up another spot. So we're going to have like 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of the garden. Come on, over here. Come on, come on. Come on, Bubba. It's okay. It's okay. In all, I think we're going to have about 4 garden areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 garden areas. One of them is going to be a very small plot just for mild peppers. Banana pepper, bell pepper, stuff like that. And that's going to be planted over the next week. But we're going all out with this coronavirus stuff going on. We just do not know what's going to be going on with the supply chain. People are saying it's nothing, that we plenty of food in the country. There's not going to be shortages. But then again, why take the risk? So we are planting a heavy crop this year with a wide range of food. And hopefully, y'all been paying attention to my videos and stockpiling your seeds, been doing your own gardening, or able to plant your garden this year. Guys and gals, I have been talking about growing your own food for over a decade on YouTube. And a lot of people are like, well, if it doesn't go bang and have a flash, I'm not interested. And you post a gun video, it gets 100,000 views. You go post a gardening video, you get 1,000 views. Then you go to the grocery stores. You go to the grocery store and there's no food on the grocery store shelf. How's that bang and flash doing you now? Is that going to fill your pantry? Now say, well, Kevin, I'm just going to take the food or whatever. It's like, guys, they hear a car, the tractor. They're going to go after the tractor. There's Zoe. Okay, guys, that's it for now. I will talk to y'all later.